uncountable nouns which we cannot really count. Okay, so we use much before them. And countable nouns which we can count on, we can use many word. Okay, I had told you one short trick or shortcut to know whether a noun is countable or uncountable. So whenever we use how much before a noun, okay, and the noun comes correctly, in that case the noun is going to be our uncountable. And if you use how many, and if the noun is coming correctly to you, that means the noun is going to be countable. For example, if you have crime, so is it countable, uncountable?
Uncountable.
Uncountable. Because if you say how much crime and how many crime, so what is right?
How much?
How much?
Okay, I'm referring to amount of crime. That is going to mean this crime word is going to be my uncountable noun. All right. After that, if you have some word like you have crimes, so what type of noun it is? Uncountable, countable.
Countable.
Can I say, wait, can I say how much crimes or how many crimes will be there?
So how many
crimes?
Okay, because here I'm referring to number of crimes. Okay, that means crimes is going to be my countable noun. That's the another thing. Okay, so if you know these things, then you can go for little, a little, the little, few, a few, the few. Remember, we use little, a little, the little for uncountable nouns, and few, a few, the few for countable nouns. In short, little, a little, the little, they are used for amount, I can say, or I can say they are used for to denote quantity. Okay. When I say few, a few, the few, they are going to be used for numbers, or they are going to be used for countable nouns. For example, let's see the difference between few, a few, the few, little, a little, the little. So few is going to mean hardly any number. A few is going to mean some number, enough number. The few is going to mean the number which are available at a time. For example, there is a fruit vendor and he's selling apples. Okay, so if you require and let's say that he has 100 of the apples with him. So if you require all the 100 apples, then you are going to say I need the few apples you have. That is going to mean all the numbers which are available to him. If you say I need a few apples, it is going to mean you need some of the apples. It could be like 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80 till 99 also. That is going to be a few. Okay, but you can also give the direct number, but suppose you have to use few, a few, the few. So a few is going to mean some of the numbers. All right. Then if I say few is going to mean hardly any number. For example, out of 100, I just require 1, 2, 3, or 4 maximum number of apples. So I am requiring hardly any number of the apples. So I can say I need few apples. Similarly, we have little, a little, the little, but they are used for uncountable nouns. Okay, to denote some amount. For example, there is a jug and it is containing lemonade. What's the jug containing, everyone? Lemonade. Okay, now out of that jug, I mean the lemonade, the quantity of the lemonade, I require like 1 spoonful, 2 spoons.
So you are not audible.
You are not audible.
Yes, sir.
So you are not
lemonade.
audible.
सर आपकी आवाज नहीं आ रही.
Yes, sir, you are not audible.
Okay, am I audible now?
Yes,
sir.
Yes,
And
sir.
screen, is it visible?
Yes, sir.
All right. Yes, sir. So going back, I was saying little, a little, the little. Okay, so the jug is there, is containing lemonade. If I require like 1 to 4 teaspoonful of lemonade, or just a taste, or drops of the lemonade. Okay, so I'm requiring hardly any quantity of lemonade. So I can say I need little lemonade. If I require half of the quantity, quarter of the quantity, more than half of the quantity of lemonade, that means some quantity of the lemonade, then I can say I need a little lemonade. And if I require all the lemonade which is there in the jug, so I can say I need the little lemonade. That is going to mean all the quantity which is available. Getting better? So that's how we use few, a few, the few, and little, a little, and the little. In the last class, we had discussed about this, we had solved this exercise. We'll quickly do it. For example, we have the first sentence. Okay, before you use little, a little, the little, or few, a few, the few, you need to know the noun is countable or uncountable. For example, money, countable, uncountable?
Uncountable.
Uncountable.
Uncountable. For example, you say problems, countable, uncountable?
Uncountable.
Column,
Countable.
guys.
Countable.
Okay,
Countable.
if you have difficulty knowing whether it's countable noun, uncountable noun, use how much or how many. What do we say? How much problems you have or how many problems you have?
How many?
Many.
How
Now
many?
here you are saying how many problems, so that is going to mean problems is what type
Countable.
of noun? Count.
Countable.
Crime, countable, uncountable.
Uncountable.
And
Uncountable.
water,
Uncountable.
countable,
Uncountable.
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 Education, countable,
Uncountable.
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 Okay. Time, countable,
Countable.
uncountable.
Uncountable.
Countable.
Okay. Who's was saying countable? So say
Uncountable.
how much time or how many time?
How much time?
How much time?
Time.
Now tell me. Time, countable, uncountable.
Uncountable.
Okay, but if you change this into times, guys, like how many times? So that means times is going to be countable, but time is uncountable. Okay. Problems
Yes, sir.
again. Countable, uncountable.
Countable.
Countable. So when I say little, a little, they are used for which type of noun? Countable, uncountable.
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 And few of you for which type of noun?
Countable.
Countable.
Uncountable.
Okay. That's one thing before we put the word right. So John says to Lucy, let's go out tonight. Lucy says, sorry, I have dash money. I really cannot afford to go out. What money she is holding? Some money or hardly any money?
Hardly any money.
Hardly.
Little.
Little will be used here.
Little.
When I say this next question, there have been dash problems with the new system, thankfully. Some problem or hardly any problem?
Hardly any problem.
Hardly.
That's I'm going to
Hardly any.
Few.
Few.
When I say luckily there is dash crime in my town. What type
Little.
of- we have
Little.
hardly
Hardly
any
any
crime,
time.
right?
Little.
So I'm going to use little here. When I say
Yes.
I have dash water left, there is enough to share. So what type of water I have?
A little. A
Good.
little.
That is that is going to mean I have enough water or I have some water. When I say he has dash education, he cannot read or write, and he can hardly count.
Little.
Little.
What
Little.
does he have?
Hardly any
Because
education
hardly
or
any
little.
education. We are saying. Okay. Now when I
Yes.
say we have got dash time at the weekend, would you like to meet? What type
We have got
we have some time or we have hardly any time,
Some.
Sometime.
right?
A
That is
little.
going to be a little.
A little.
Now we have she is lucky she has dash problems. What type of problem she is having?
Few. Hardly
Few.
any.
Hardly.
Hardly any.
Then we have the question. John says to Lucy this time. In the first question, she had hardly any money. That's why she could not go out that night. But this time, Lucy says, "Okay, I have dash money enough for the
Few.
cinematics."
A little.
A little.
What money she has? A little. That means she has some or enough money
Enough
so that
money.
she can go to cinemat list. Okay, so that's the difference between little, a little, a few, a few. Now, guys, we had also done one exercise that was based on sum and any. Okay, when I say sum and any, so sum is used for when you say there is a sentence positive, when you're offering one to another, when you're requesting for one thing. In these three cases, we are supposed to use some or someone or somebody. Okay, the sentence should be positive. You are offering one thing to another or requesting. On the other hand, if you're asking for one thing from another and the sentence is negative, then we are going to use any. For example, is there dash milk left? Are we asking the person or we are offering the person?
Asking.
Asking.
Any.
Any is going to be there. Now we have this dash juice in the bottle. We are informing someone or we are
Yes, sir. The positive.
informing by voice messages. We have some we
So
have.
some.
Do you have dash coffee? Asking
Any.
or offering?
Any.
Asking. Okay, if you change this, do you have into do you need dash coffee? So what are we
Some.
doing?
Some.
Okay, I don't have dash money left.
Any.
Don't is here. Don't means negative sentence. Sorry. So some can be there or any.
Any.
Any will be there. Okay, she has dash money. Some or any.
Some.
Some.
Okay, do you know dash of these singers? Some or any?
Any.
Any.
Okay, I don't know dash of them.
Any.
Some. Any or some.
Any will be there because the sentence is good.
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Don't.
But if we say some also, then also it's sounding correct.
It
Yes,
sounds
sir.
correct, but that's going to be wrong concept. Okay, the concept is when we have interrogative form, we don't use some in that case, except if you are requesting. Okay. I know dash of them. This is how you are going to use
Some.
some of them.
Some.
Getting it? Now
Yes,
we
sir.
have. I don't know. Okay, did you buy dash gold for me?
Some.
Sir,
Hmm.
any
Any. We
gold.
are asking in this case,
Yes, sir.
right? Now we have. Do you need dash coffee?
Any.
Any coffee.
Do you need, guys?
Some.
We have. Do you have
Some.
and do you
Yes,
need?
sir.
Some.
Some.
Getting it? As per the concept of the sentence. Okay, we are going to use. What are we going to use?
Sir,
We are going to use
why,
some
Some.
sir,
Okay.
request?
What's that?
In this
With?
we are doing offering or requesting.
Okay, Harsh. If I say, do you need dash coffee? Suppose there is a guest at your house and you're preparing coffee for yourself. So when you say, do you need dash coffee? So what are you doing here?
Offering or asking.
Offering you're doing. Okay, you're offering this thing to another. But if you go to a coffee parlor or you go to your friend's house and you know that they really hardly drink coffee. So you can say, do you have dash coffee? So what are we doing?
We are asking.
We are asking in this case, and in this case we are offering.
Offering. Okay,
Getting
sir.
it? Okay, then we have discussed about many, many, and this thing was also done when we were dealing with subject verb agreement. Okay, so there is a rule, guys. There is no change in the meaning of many, many, and. It's just when you use many, we have to use plural noun, we have to use plural verb, and plural form the pronoun. Like if you have a sentence and you have to choose here, many students or student. So what is going to be correct?
So many students.
Many students.
Okay, try or tries?
Try.
Try.
Okay, hard to pass. His entrance exam or their entrance exam?
There.
There.
Okay, now if you change this to many, and, like we have many, and, so what type of noun we are going to use? Singular. Singular verb and singular form the pronoun. That means if you have a sentence with many, it's going to take plural noun, plural verb, plural pronoun. If you have many, and, it's going to take singular noun, singular verb, and singular form the pronoun. All right. Now, if you ask the changes or the difference, so it is just many is going to be an informal word. Okay, unknowingly, we always use many only. So that is all right to follow. But if you talk about the literature, if you talk about the literary writing, if you talk about the magazine, if you talk about the newspaper, there most of the time the sentences which you will see are going to be formed using many or many and. And in terms of difference, many is going to be formal, and many is going to be informal. Okay, that's the only difference. Otherwise, meaning doesn't change. Whether you say many students or you say many a student. Like here, I'm going to say many a student. Try or tries?
Tries.
Tries. Okay,
Tries.
hard to pass his or their entrance.
His.
Okay, meaning doesn't change, guy. Meaning is still the same. Whether you use many or many are.
सर ट्राई से सिंगुलर होता है ना ये प्लूरल होता है
Tries is singular, beta. Tanish. Right? Like he tries hard, and we can say we try hard. Okay.
ओके सर
Okay, so it remained a mystery for many year or years.
Year.
Year.
ये
Yes, guys. Year is going to be correct because
Year.
many is given. Now we have I've been there many a time or times.
Time.
Time.
टाइम
Okay, many or an accident or accidents.
Accident.
एक्सीडेंट
Many a accident, many an accident.
N.
An accident. Okay, is or are caused by reckless driving.
इज
Is
Yes.
caused.
Okay, because we have many and, guys. Now see something.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes, beta.
Sir, can you please tell me the second one which you told in singular and many N and many O?
Sure, many or an is always going to take singular noun, singular form the pronoun, singular form the verb also. Okay, and if you have many, it's going to take plural noun, plural verb, and
Yes.
plural form the pronoun. Okay, so when I
Okay.
say many or an, so I'm going to say many an accident because accident.
So
is
why
start-
it is not O?
Okay, Akshita, because accident is starting with which sound?
Yes, sir.
Vowel sound we have, right?
Yeah, will sound yes, sir. Okay, sir.
Okay, now we can have something similar, guys, without using many an. Like here, there is a sentence, this one. Many accident or accidents is or are caused by reckless driving. So what's going to be right?
Accidents.
Accident.
Many accidents are caused by reckless driving.
Right. Okay, we were hoping to sell our old books, but many book or books?
Books were
Was a word.
books were not worth.
Wow.
Okay, many a politician or politicians
Politician
Many
has
has
has expense.
has
Okay, I've been there many times or
times
times.
time
times.
Many
Okay.
times.
Okay, many family or families is or are going
Families
to watch the
are
parade.
families
Families
are
are.
So that's how we are going to use these words, guys. Just you need to know that if you are using many a many an, if we get sentences using many a many an. So remember, we are going to use singular noun, singular verb, singular form, the pronoun. Generally, they don't ask you to use if it is tense-based exercise, they are going to ask you the verb. So use singular form the verb. Don't think many is given, so we are going to use plural verb. Okay, beta. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Now we have today we had to start from each and every. So let's understand the difference between each and every. So remember, guys, when I say each is actually used for definite numbers. Okay, what type of numbers we are talking about? Some definite numbers, and it is going to represent it is going to be used for denoting two or more people or two or more things or two more ideas, we can say. When I say every is something similar, but it is going to be used for more than two only, or we can say three or three and more. Okay, or more than two. Here we are going to represent indefinite numbers. That means we don't know how many people we are referring to. If you say everyone, in that case we are referring to all those who read that particular sentence. For example, and also guys, when I say each can take singular noun and can also take plural noun. That means in terms of noun, only each is the word which can take singular noun or plural noun. For example, I can say each child and I can say each of the children. Okay, but if I refer to every is always going to take singular type of noun. Which form the noun it is going to take? Singular. For example, if you say every child
single
and children, so what is going to be correct?
Every child.
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 Okay, I cannot say every children. That is going to be incorrect. Now let's go to the verb. So we had discussed about this verb in subject verb agreement also. If you have a sentence with each, every, each and every, apart from that, if you have each and every, you have every and every, you have each and each. In all these cases, we are going to use only one form of the verb, and that is going to be always singular. Okay. So that's how we use each and every. Now let's understand one more rule related to every. Okay, every means we are referring to
Sir?
indefinite numbers. Yes, beta.
Sir, can you please explain each and every one more time?
Okay, each and every is just for highlighting something. Okay, you'll get a sentence using each and every. So suppose you have a sentence with each and every parent. Okay, so in those cases also we are going to use singular form the verb. Only one rule is there, that it is going to contain, it is going to take singular form the verb. Okay, Vedant?
Yes, sir.
Okay, now guys, when I say every, if you ever get these words like almost, practically, and nearly, okay, very important, you will often find sentences using these words. So in these cases, guys, we are not going to use plural form the verb, or we are not going to use each. Rather, we are going to use every. Can somebody tell me the reason why it is every, not each? The answer is here.
Sir, because yes, sir.
Why we are using every, not each?
Because in every
Sir,
way
because
refer to
because
indefinite
it
numbers.
refer to indefinite.
Okay, every is for indefinite numbers, and definite numbers we can use each. When I use these words, almost, practically, nearly, so I'm giving a guess, rough idea. So I'm saying that I'm talking about indefinite numbers. So in all these cases, guys, if you have a word almost, practically, nearly, don't go for each. The sentence sounds perfect even if you use each, but the grammar is going to be grammatically incorrect. Like almost dash car in the car park was new. If you get the option of each and every, so each is going to be incorrect. We have to say almost every car in the car park was new. Practically every house now has at least two televisions, not practically each house. That's going to be incorrect. Okay, beta?
Yes.
Each and every, like in a statement, practically each and every house nowadays.
Each and every, okay, if you use practically, beta, so go for every. Okay, let me tell you, each and every and every, each and each, they are used grammatically, we are not supposed to use them together. Okay, but to just emphasize over something. Okay, that's why we use each and every every and every, and each and each. Otherwise, grammatically, only these two words are there, each and every. Okay, each
Can
or
you
every.
give an example of every and each and like in
Okay, I
a
can say
sentence?
each parent, sorry, each mother and each father. I can say every and every. I can say like every boy and every girl. Okay, so that's how
Okay,
we
sir.
can make the sentence.
Yes, understood.
Okay, so guys, there is an exercise wherein you have to fill in the blanks using each or every. It's not really going to consume a lot of time. Okay, so I'll give you a minute. After that, we are going to discuss the answers.
So done.
Okay, are we all done?
Just a minute.
Sir,
Okay,
just
take your time.
So done. So done.
All right,
Well done.
let's begin with the answers then. Okay, in terms of verb, guys, if you're using each and every, what type of verb we are going to use? Singular, plural, or it depends?
It depends.
Sir, it
Sir,
depends.
So
Okay, if you have a sentence with each and every, so the verb depends, right?
Yes, sir.
yes.
Sure.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
So what was this thing? If you have a sentence with each and every, what type of verb we are going to use?
singular.
Singular only.
Singular.
So once again, I'm repeating my question. If you have a sentence with each and every, so the verb depends, or the verb is going to be singular always?
Singular.
Singular.
Okay, guys, remember if you have a sentence with each and every, each or every, in that case, we are going to use singular from the verb only, no matter what type of sentence, what type of noun is given to us. The verb is always going to be singular. All right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so we have dash of the students has or have 3 books. Which word we are
Each
going to
of the students has.
Each of the students has.
Each and has.
Each of
Every
the
student has.
Okay,
each
why
of
we are not using every of the students? What's the reason?
Sir, as it is plural.
Yes, students are given. Students cannot take every, right? We have to make every student. But we cannot say um, every of the students. There's nothing like that. Okay, there is a bus dash 2 hours.
Every.
Okay, here we are not putting every because of hours. We are putting every because of 2. Okay, every 2 hours, but we don't know starting from when exactly. So we are referring to indefinite amount of time again. So every is going to be there. Okay, there are 4 worksheets. Please take one of dash.
Each.
Each.
Okay, there are four worksheets. That is going to mean we have definite number of the worksheets, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, we enjoyed dash minute of our holidays.
Every.
Minute of our holidays. Okay, then we have dash student has or have written an email.
Every has.
Every student
Every.
has
Every student
Has
has
written.
There are 10 students in the class. Last student
Each.
has or have written an email. What's going to be there?
Each
Each.
student
Each
has.
and has.
Has.
Now we have
Has.
10 of the students here, right? That's mean we are referring to something specific. When I say dash student has or have written email, so do we know how many students are there?
No,
No,
sir.
sir.
No, indefinite numbers we have, right? So I'm going to use every and has.
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 Okay. The fire is
Every.
practically dash part of the building.
Every.
Okay, every is right, but why it is every,
Part.
not
तो आपने
each?
बताया होगा.
sir
There are
because we always use
तो हमने जानते थे indefinite.
Yeah, indefinite numbers we are talking about. Okay, indefinite parts we are recurring. So if you have almost practically and nearly, verb is always going to be singular, guys. Okay, we lost $20. Every or each?
So each.
sir each.
Each.
So each.
Okay, now pay attention to this question, guys. Dash answer is or are worth 2 points.
Each.
So each.
Each answer
And
of
each
is-
answer
Is.
2 points.
okay, that's going to be correct. Okay, he comes home almost dash weekend.
Every weekend.
Okay, why we
Every.
using every here? Because which word is given to us?
Almost.
Almost.
almost
Okay, they are open dash day except Sunday.
Every day.
every day except Sunday.
Every day. Okay, day is given, so we all if day word is coming, guys, don't use each. Okay, we say every day. Okay, my parents are arriving tomorrow, and dash one of them will be on a different place.
Each and each one of them.
Okay, them
Each
is
one of
given.
them.
Okay, so we are not going to use singular pronoun. We are going to use each.
Each.
Okay, I see her nearly dash day.
Every.
Every day.
Every. Okay, which word is telling us that we have to use every?
Nearly.
Nearly. She had paint on dash leg.
Each leg.
Each leg.
Okay, why not every
So because we have two legs.
legs, right?
Because
Sir, pair of legs.
Okay, now let me ask you this. The octopus had paint on dash leg. Now what I'm going to use?
So each.
Every.
So every.
Okay,
Every.
if you have two or more, then what do we use? Each.
every.
Okay, and if you have three or more,
Every.
then I'm going to use every. So I'm referring to octopus, and we know.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes, beta.
In case you are using two or more, and in every case using three or more. So, sir, after 2, 3 comes. So, why we are using this more, 2 or more?
We are saying two and more definite numbers, and we are saying three or more indefinite numbers. All in the case of octopus, this can be taken as exception. Okay.
So, sir, in this 2 or more, so, sir, 3 comes here.
Okay, two and more, but definite numbers, beta.
Okay, sir.
Okay, that's why we are using the words.
Sentence each can also be correct, so because we know that every octopus has 8 legs.
We can actually, if you take it in the case of definite numbers, but the better word is going to be every. Okay, beta. Okay, almost dash medical treatment in use has been
Every.
tested on animals.
Every.
medical treatment.
And which word is forcing us to use every?
Almost.
Almost. Okay, so if you have each and every, which type of verb we are going to use?
Singular.
And if you have a word like almost, practically, nearly, which word we are going to use?
Every.
Every.
And if you have to use each or every, but the noun given is plural, which word you are going to use?
So
Every. So
Noun is plural.
so each.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, now one more exercise. We are going to just do it. So I would like to ask dash questions. Few, a few, the few.
a few.
So few.
What's the meaning of a few here? Hardly
Some
any.
questions.
Some.
Some questions.
I did not find dash there. No one, anyone.
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 Did not is there, right? So we are going to use anyone.
No.
Can I use no one? I did not find no one there.
No, sir.
No, sir. No, sir. Anyone.
Two words, negative words on the same side are not allowed.
Sir,
Okay,
if
later
there were sentence, sir, I
Negative
I
makeup
found
of
no
house.
one.
Mm-hmm. Yes, you can
We
say
remove
I found no one.
Yes, sir. Okay.
Okay, we can say I found no one. I can also say I found someone there. Well, that could be right. Okay, pay attention, guys.
Very
Okay,
few.
very dash politicians are really
Few.
honest.
Few.
That means what are we referring? Some or hardly any?
Hardly any.
Hardly any.
Only dash politicians are really honest.
Only a few.
Only a few.
That means yes. Okay. Now we have dash agreed to come with me. You can go for two of the correct answers.
Anyone agreed to come with?
No one and someone.
No
Anyone
one.
and
Yes,
Someone.
sir. No one and
Okay, the sentence is positive, guys. That's the reason we cannot go for anyone. Okay, she doesn't have dash friends. Many, much.
Sir,
many.
can you
Many.
tell this answer fifth one?
Many.
I have not understood, sir. No one and someone. Yes.
Okay, no one. We have to use two of the answers, beta. That's why you can say no one agreed to come with me.
Okay.
Okay, there was no one who agreed to come with me.
Someone.
I can say someone agreed to come with me.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Okay, I had dash to help me.
I have
Six
no one
question.
to
No one.
No one.
No
Question.
one.
No one
What's
to
that, beta?
Sir.
No.
Sixth question.
Yes.
Okay, sir.
Okay, we are referring to friends here. Friends are going to be countable, right?
Okay, sir.
Any will be there. Okay, there are dash birds on the tree. Some or any?
Some.
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 some
Okay, does dash know the answer?
Anyone.
anyone
Anyone.
Anyone.
Okay, reason?
Okay, answer.
We are asking. in this
asking
case, right?
Asking, sir.
I would like to find dash books in Western philosophy.
Some.
I
some
would like to find some
Sir.
books on
Yes,
the
beta.
philosophy.
Sir, in ninth one, we can't use someone.
Hmm.
So no one. Does no one know the answer?
No, beta, that is going to be incorrect because we are saying we are already asking. Then we can make the sentence negative, right?
Sir, I am asking for someone.
Someone, does someone know the answer? That's going to be incorrect, beta. Someone is used when the sentence is positive, when you're offering one thing to another, and when you're requesting for something. So we are neither, the sentence is not positive, we are not really offering one thing to another, we are not requesting. So we are going to say that we are asking a question here.
Okay.
Okay. Just clear your doubts so that you don't make mistake in exam. So if you learn the things here, that would be wonderful. Okay, I don't have dash money. Many or much?
much
Much. Much.
How much?
Much
Okay.
money.
Does dash know
Many
wish
questions.
lips? Anybody? Somebody?
Anyone. Anybody.
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 Can I say somebody?
No.
no sir
No, sir.
Same case again, guys. Positive, offering, requesting, somebody, asking, anybody. Okay, now there's one more exercise wherein we have to fill in the blanks using either, each, every, either, some, any, and neither. So we can use multiple words in one question. So I'll give you a minute, then we are going to discuss the answers. All right? Are we done?
Yes, sir. Done.
Just a minute.
Okay, so in the first question, let's see which words we can put.
Sir,
for every
Every.
agree.
And
Each.
Some.
there can be there. Can we say any? Any or some will be there.
Sir, any.
Then neither. Some.
the some
So
Okay,
any.
neither can be there.
So any.
And
Any here can.
Sir, any.
So any.
Any. Okay, now we can use these words. Can we use each?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes, sir.
So
Okay.
every
sir.
also.
Every
If you
Sir, every.
okay, when I say every, it's going to mean I'm referring to indefinite numbers, guys. When I say
सर हम
each,
ये
I'm
वाली भी
referring
यूज
to
कर सकते हैं each and every child can solve this puzzle.
each we can say, but better we have to use the word from here only. Okay, that's the reason. Okay, so can we use each here? We don't know how many child we have.
No, sir.
No, sir.
Every will be rather better. Okay, dash day is different.
sir, every
Every.
Each
Every
child.
day is different.
Every day is different.
Okay, now your dash side has one.
sir, either side is
Sir.
one.
So either
Either.
side.
Neither.
So
Okay, if you are
neither.
going to use either, you can also go for neither. Okay, there are dash boys in the class.
Some.
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 Okay, it rain dash day during the holidays.
Every.
Every day.
Every day.
Every
Okay, when you get day word, guys, chances are that you are going to go for every only. We don't have
Sir,
dash rice left.
neither can also come.
Any.
Any.
Any
Which one better?
Sir, in the fifth one, neither can also come.
No, neither will not be used that way. Okay, it rain neither day during the holidays. Not really.
Sir, we can use each one.
Each day is going to be when we are specific. Like we were on holiday for 7 days, full stop. It rained dash day during the holidays. Then I'm going to use each. Okay. Okay, you can take dash of these books.
Any.
Either.
Some.
Any.
Any. Some.
You can take.
Any and some.
Any.
Any.
Either.
Either.
Sir,
Each.
I can use
Each.
either,
Either.
neither,
Every.
or some of these books we are offering in
So
this kit,
any.
right?
Sir,
Can
any.
I
Any.
N?
So any.
Sir, any.
Yes, sir.
Okay, N is for negative sentence, guys, right? So
Yes,
any
sir.
will
sir,
not be
how
better. You can
we
say
use
some.
neither.
So
We
each.
can
You can
use
say
neither.
you can take
For
neither of
sentences.
these books. That means they are. Hush, I'm showing like 10 books are there. I'm pointing to my finger towards those books, and I'm saying
Sir,
you can take neither of these books. That means you can
sir,
take
we
rest of
can
the books,
use. Sir, we can use each also.
So each.
but you can take dash of these books. Yes, each can also be there.
So every.
Not every beta. What is given?
Yes, sir.
Books. Okay, there are trees on dash side of the road.
Either.
Either side. So,
Either.
Okay, can I use each side?
Yes, sir.
Okay, see, either means one or the other. So since I'm referring to one or the other side, because trees are not
Sir, we can
always.
use
Okay, we can use
each
each.
also.
Each can be used in one case if you are
Yes,
referring to
sir.
that both side of the tree on both sides of the road, same number of trees are there. Then we can use each. So there could be a case also
Okay.
like there's same number of trees, and then we can also go for each. But the best answer is going to be either in this case. He dash wrote nor called.
Neither.
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 Dash player did his best.
Every.
Every player,
Every.
Every.
neither player,
Neither.
neither player
Neither.
did his best.
So, each video use सकते हैं sir.
Okay, we don't know which game we are playing, beta. It could be cricket, it could be football, it could be polo, right? Different number of players are going to be there. So, but if I say we were playing cricket, first off, dash player did his best. Then I can say each because we know the specific number of players will be there. Okay, you may join dash side.
Any
Either.
side.
Any. Either.
Okay, any can be there, either can be there, or neither side. That means
Neither.
okay, if you're using either, chances are you can use neither also. Okay, will you get me dash oil?
Some.
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 Okay, what are we doing in this case?
Asking.
We are requesting it.
Request.
Okay. But if you have, do you have dash oil? Then what I'm going to use?
Any.
Any.
Okay, dash man must do his or their duty.
Every.
Every.
Every man must do his duty or their duty.
His.
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 Right. Okay, why is here not there?
Sir, because each and every use singular form the verb.
Yes. Okay. When the verb is singular, what type of pronoun I'm going to use? Singular only. Okay. So that's the reason, guys. Okay, you can check the answers from here too. Now let's do one more exercise based on these determinants. So we have I don't like dash of my physics teachers. Either, neither, both.
Neither.
Either.
Either. Either.
Either.
Either.
Either.
Okay. Two negatives on the same side. of the clause.
Sir, we can use both also.
Okay. If the sentence is positive, then yes, but the sentence is negative here, so we cannot use both. See, guys, so when I say two negatives on the same side of the clause, okay, or sentence, so we cannot use two of the negative words on the same side of the clause. Like, I don't like dash of my physics teachers. This type of questions are common.
Either.
Either.
Either is
Either.
okay, because don't is already negative, so I need something positive now. If I say I don't like neither of my physics teachers, it's going to be incorrect. Reason, don't and neither cannot be merged together. Both are negative only. Okay,
So
if the
both
sentence was okay, sentence, if it was a positive sentence, then I could say both. Then I don't have to say don't. I have to say I like both of my physics teachers. Getting beta?
Yes,
Both
Yes,
is called
sir.
positive. Okay, if the sentence
Sir,
positive, then
in
I'm
that case, we can use neither also.
okay. If you use neither, then sentence is going to become positive. Remember when you do the transformation of the sentence without changing the meaning of it?
yes, sir.
Yes,
Question.
sir.
Double
I am
negative.
saying in
Yes.
Sir, I am saying in that case only I like the neither of my physics
Yes,
teacher.
in that case, yes, you can use neither. You can
Sorry.
also use either. You can use both also. Okay,
Sir,
any three word can
the
be there.
question tags are same principle is there.
What's that, Vedant?
Sir, in question tags also same principle is there.
That is correct. Okay, like if you are making a question tag, then the same principle is going to be there. Okay, dash people don't trust politicians. Most or most of?
Most,
Most.
most,
Of
Most.
Of people.
Most of people.
most,
Sure.
Most.
Most is going to be there. If I say most of the people, okay, most of
In more.
The people.
the people.
Sir, in that sentence we have
Okay, what are we supposed to use? The people. If the people is given, then we can say most of the people. Okay, beta.
Like if in the-
But most
like
of
in
is
the-
cannot be used before the people is not given. So we are not referring to something specific.
neither key opens the door.
Either key opens the door.
Key opens
Neither
the
key
door.
opens the
So
second
remember,
option.
if you have a sender with neither, if you have a sender with either, okay, either, without or, neither, without nor. So what type of verb we are going to use? Singular, plural?
Single.
Sir,
Singular.
Okay. Singular noun is going to be used, guys, and verb is also going to be.
Singular.
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 But if you change something here, let me change a few things here. Okay, in this particular case, if you have a sender with neither and without nor, in that case, we are going to use singular noun, singular form the verb. But if you have a sentence with neither of the and either of the, so the rule will change. Verb is going to be singular, but the noun is going to be what?
Plural.
plural.
Okay, here I'm going to use plural noun but singular verb. Same thing again, plural noun by singular verb. So we can see the practical of the same in the next question. But before that, so neither key is open, key opens or key open.
Key
opens.
Key opens.
Open.
Key opens is going to be correct.
So open.
Okay, now we have neither of dash valid argument, this argument, these arguments is these
Sir, but
arguments.
opens is the verb.
These arguments.
Neither of these arguments is valid.
Argument
These
is
arguments is. Yes, what's the question, beta?
Sir, why is
Okay, Vedant, when I say neither of these keys, let's say there are 10 keys, okay, and I'm saying neither of these keys. How many keys I'm reflecting upon?
sir?
Zero. Zero, right? I'm saying 10 keys are there, but no one is going to be, neither of these keys is going to be, means it's not going to open the door. That is going to mean 0 keys I'm referring to. It's always singular, beta. If I say either of these keys, that is going to be, I'm referring to one of these keys. Okay, beta.
Yes.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes, beta.
So in the second question in the options,
Mm-hmm.
so can we use like if in the option it was most of the and
Yes.
most of. So
If
like
you have most of the, yes, then either, then you have different answer, beta. They can say most oblique most of the. So I'll be going for this answer then. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay, now we have dash the shops are closed on Sundays.
Most of.
Most of
Most
the.
of.
Most
Most
of.
of.
The is given here. Okay, they spend dash their income on movies, half of
Half
their
of.
income.
Half of.
Half.
Second option.
Okay, so let me tell you, with half, we can use half of, we can use half also. Okay, there's three words which can take off or without off. Like half is there, we can say half their income on half of their income. Either way, it is going to be correct.
Sir,
Dash, my
but,
friends, wished me on my birthday.
sir, how half?
My friends.
Half means
None
we
of
are
my
okay.
friends.
These are certain words, beta. Okay, they can take half or they can take half off. But if you say most of, okay, many of, then we need article the.
Sir,
Yes, beta.
why you have highlighted either could be used?
Could be used means we can use half. We can go for half of. That's the meaning.
So, but half is not sounding appropriate here. So
Okay,
they
but
spend half their income.
okay, half their income because there are certain words better. You can use off with them, Aradhya, or you can use with the sentence without off. So half falls in that category. Okay, once we're done with the exercise, I'll show you 3 or 4 words which can actually take off or without off. Also, they are going to be fine. Okay. Okay, dash my friends. Wished me on my birthday.
None of. None of.
None of.
Okay. Now we have dash child was given a present.
Each.
Each of.
Each of or each child. Okay, if you have each of the children, then we could go for this option.
Yes.
Dash's ideas are quite interesting.
All.
All his
All.
ideas.
Okay.
First
All of his ideas. Can I go for
Sir,
All of his.
we can use both.
Okay. So we can use
So we can-
all his ideas or all of his ideas. Interesting. Okay. Similarly, we had half, guys. So second word, first word is half. Half can take half of or half. All can also take all of or all. Dash, my children are engineers. Both or both of.
Both of.
Both of.
Could be used.
Sir, each
Either
of.
could be used.
Okay, so we can say both my children or can say both of my children. So these are the three words, guys. They're going to be all of, both of, half of. Okay, his ideas are dash different from those of his peers.
Little.
Little of.
Lately.
Little.
Little.
Okay, the new job isn't dash different from the old one.
Much.
Much.
Much different.
Much.
Okay, so these are the words, guys. Okay, we have
Yes,
all.
sir.
Yes,
Sir,
but
please scroll up.
yes, sir. Okay, these are the words which can take off or they can be used without off. Like they spend half or half of their income, all of or all his ideas, both or both of my children. Yes, beta.
Sir, in that less. Sir,
Mhm.
his ideas are less from those of his peers. Sir,
Okay, little will be better because less is for when you are referring to lower than the other. Okay, lesser than the other. Then we use go for. Here we are doing the comparison, beta. Okay, so less is not going to be correct. Little will be the answer. Okay, they are slightly different from the means his parents. That's what I'm saying. Okay, beta. Here when I say little difference, it's going to mean slightly different or hardly different, we can say. Okay, now we have much and many, guys. So much is used for what type of noun? Countable, uncountable.
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 Okay, and many is for countable, uncountable.
Countable.
Countable.
I don't have dash, friends. What's going to be
Many.
there?
Many.
I don't. The old man hasn't got dash here on his head.
Much.
I have packed dash bottles of water.
Many.
Many. I didn't get dash sleep last night.
Much.
Okay, so use the word accordingly. Also, if you don't know about the noun, then use how much and how many because we are familiar with these phrases. Okay, these words. So if you use how much and how many before a word, you are already going to know that okay, this noun is countable and this is uncountable. Okay, now those who are asking for less. So remember, less is for uncountable noun, fewer is for countable noun. Less is going to mean lesser than the other. Okay, in that case, we can use less, and fewer is for countable nouns. For example, we got dash pizzas than we needed.
Fewer.
Yeah, fewer. Okay, fewer is going to be correct. Now we have got dash time to finish our project.
Less time.
Less.
Water has dash calories than milk.
Less.
Less.
Less calories.
Fewer. So yes.
Determiners are the words which are used before the noun, guys. So that means we are not referring to
Sir,
water.
calories are countable. Sir, we will use
So calories are countable, sir.
So what is going to be here?
Fewer.
fewer.
Okay, now I have dash money to spend.
Less.
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 Less money. Okay, the doctor advised the kid to eat dash
Fewer.
fruits and vegetables. Fewer and
Fewer.
less. Okay, he
Less.
did dash exercise, then he should have done.
Fewer.
Fewer exercise.
Fewer exercise.
Okay, last question. Doctors recommend taking dash.
Less.
Less solid.
Less.
Very good. So here we are doing what we are telling that lesser than the other thing. So that is why we are using less or fewer.
Sir, soda is uncountable.
Yes, Peter. Soda is going to be uncountable.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. If you are asking for soda, do you say how many soda or how much soda you need?
How
And
much?
how much?
How much?
That's why we are going to say soda is going to be uncountable.
Okay.
Okay. This is one of the exercise. We have to fill in the blanks using the words which are given here. So we have this or that is one of dash most memorable trips.
This.
This is one
This is one of
The
This is one of
The
the most
most memorable.
I have a
memorable.
question, guys. Why did we not go for that? Why did we use this, not that?
Sir,
So because the trip was completed recently.
talking about.
present. We are talking about present.
Sir, if we use that, so there should be was. That
Yes.
was one of them.
Okay, so was is if you have was past tense, we can go for that. Generally, that's
So
the
how much?
Yes, sir.
okay. And when I say this is going to for present tense, so I'm saying this is one of the most memorable trips. Okay, at Rameshwaram dash a few little ancient temples.
A few.
A few. That means what's the meaning of a few?
Some.
थोड़े ज़्यादा.
Some.
Okay, enough. We can say enough number of ancient temples which gave dash idea, some
Some.
idea, any
Some.
idea
Some.
Idea
of our colors pass. Direct dash a lot
A
or
lot.
some
A lot.
a lot.
A lot.
A lot.
His or her their knowledge.
Are.
Knowledge.
No.
Okay, because we was there.
Are.
Okay, just because of this we word, we are using are there. Okay, another exercise. We have to fill in the blanks
Sir?
using some of the words. It's better.
Sir, in a previous question, sir, with the sir, with some we will use ideas or idea.
Which one better?
Sir, this T1, some idea of our glorious past.
Okay, idea can be there. Some can take. Okay, some is a word which can be used before countable, uncountable noun. Okay, some
Okay.
can be used before countable, uncountable nouns. All right.